So one of the easiest way to make money in the crypto area right now is actually this P2P network. People are actually making a lot right now. And I'm going to dive into this particular journey with you in this particular video. So you can see we have the P2P trading. So to actually get to this side, you all know, you go to the home page for the Bybit wallet. Then you're going to see home right here. So make sure your Bybit is actually verified. Then once it's verified, you'll be able to have access to a lot of these kind of features right now. Then you click on this particular site, more. So once you click on more, this is where the magic actually comes in. You need to pay attention into this particular stuff so that you can get it step by step. So before we go into the video, please give this video a thumb like. You can see like this particular video so it can be recommended to more people that can benefit from whatever we are going to be learning in this particular video. So we click on P2P right now, and yes, this is the video. We are starting the journey right now. So if you currently see, this is the price for this is the current price for the P2P market right now. So as we all know, we need to put our account balance right here. So you can see this particular side that says amount. Then I'm going to click on it. So I'm going to be using 1 million for this particular tutorial, right? So let me see if it's complete. Yeah, so I'm going to be using 1 million naira for this. So currently on 1 million naira, we are going to be having this to be about 1,552 in the price, and we have another price right now. So let's now go ahead into how we can currently make money from this. You can see these people that are actually here are actually vendors. So how do you also become a vendor that people can actually buy USDT from you, and also people can sell USDT to you? So this is what we are going to be diving into this particular video. Yeah, so to get that done, what we are going to be doing now is to actually go into this particular site, which is the ads. So you can see, I'm going to click on this particular icon, right? So at least you should be seeing this in your dashboard. You can see something like ads. So if you're eligible for this, it is actually going to show for you. So you can see, I've actually gone ahead to make a lot of ads, right? You can see, let me show you my order system. My ad order system, and see all the ad I've done for the past how many. Okay, so you can see right now, so I've completed all these particular ads, and when you buy and sell. So with this particular strategy I'm going to be teaching you, you can as well start making money online also if you actually follow this particular process. But before I go further, remember, this is not for, or it's just a financial advice. So it is for information and entertainment purpose only. So I'm making money from this. So it doesn't determine you are going to make money from this also. You can make more than I do, or you make lesser. So this is depend on how smart you are going to be and how you can actually do some risk analysis right now. So I'm going to click on this particular side that said ads. So once I click on ads, right, so for you to start, you're going to see some interface. You go ahead to set a lot of stuff, right? So if you have an issue about that, you can go straight to the comment section of this particular video. Then I'm going to make a guide video for you, or just chat with you and get to know where you're actually having your issue, right? So if I want to go on live again, if I want to start selling my P2P, all I need to do is just to come to this side and click on my activation mode. And this is just like a Uber driver kind of stuff. You can, when you're tired of trading, you can off it and your ad will be off. And when you want to start working also, you just turn it on. So you can do it at your own convenience. So it's actually easy and straightforward, right? So let's try to create a new ad and let's see how we can actually get into the market, right? So now if you click on this particular side, you're going to click on more, right? So if you actually start initially, all you're going to be getting is, you're going to be getting the access to sell. So if I click on this particular side now, this is for this particular account because it's a new one, and you can see I have to become on this particular level. I'm currently on level 1, so I have to get to this particular level before I can buy and sell. So you can see the difference, buy and sell. I'm going to break it down so that you understand. So on this particular one now, I'm still currently here, which I'm still just selling. So I'm only selling right now. So how do I sell? What I do for selling is that once I bring my ads outside, people that want to buy, maybe you want to buy about 100 USDT or something, then you check the amount of the price I put right here, you calculate it, then you send their money into my account. So once I see the alert of the money, I know, okay, I have a trade to attend to, then I come right here. Once I see the money, then I release the coin for you. So that is how you've been seeing that there will be a lot of minutes that will be holding for people to actually release your coin. that is currently how it is. So now we are going to be focusing on selling. So on our video, consequently, you are going to be doing more, and by then we will have reached the part of buying also. But at this particular moment, this is what we need to do, right? So if you have questions as I'm going further, please do well to drop at the comment section right now. So you can see we have USDT to this particular side. So I'm trading USDT, and here I'm going to change my flat currency, right? So I'm going to change this to Naira. So I'm going to change this particular one to Naira, right? So you can see NGN, which is the Nigerian Naira, right? So, and at this particular side, I'm going to fix my fixed rate, right? So this is the fixed rate, and we have the floating rate also. So let's get this done right. So you can see at this particular point, I'm going to be entering some amount. When we check initially, we check 1552, right? This is the current amount. So you can see this is the, they are going to show you the amount that is in the market currently. So let's see. So at this particular site, let me just show you right here. So at this particular site, you can see this is the current amount that the Bybit actually brought it out to for you to buy and sell. This is the current amount. Then we have a lot of vendors putting their price at this particular area at this age. So like now, this is the price that I saw 1552, we saw 1553 and thereabout. So I'll actually go ahead for me to beat people that are actually they're selling already, I need to put my price at around a little lower so that people can actually click on my heart to sell, right? So you can see, I'm just going to change this back to like 1. So to actually beat up the trade. So once it's accepted, so you can see, so this is the initial price that we are supposed to sell. But as a vendor, I'm selling at this particular price, and you can see this is the price I'm putting right here. Then I've currently done my fixed price, so that I move on again. So if you actually see those duration that you see that, okay, what's the duration for payment and transaction? This is where you select them. So you can see I can select this to 30. So I actually prefer using 30 in case there's a network traffic, there's a lot going on, then you can go for 30. So you have 30 minutes to actually, get the alert, be able to release the coin for the person and thereabout. So you can see, and how do you want your status to be for you to be able to come? Oh, let me go back. I think I cut off this. I just need to be fast. Okay, so let's continue from here. So remember, the more your price is suitable, that is why people are actually going to patronize your site. So you can see at this particular site, you are going to click here on online, it's going to be here. Then you can see the amount of transaction you want to make. So you can put a limit of the transaction you want to make per day, right? So you can see if I want to sell, like a minimum of people I'm going to be selling with is maybe 10,000 Naira. So people with the minimum you can use that they actually put right here is about 4,500. So for me, I want to put 10,000 Naira, and the maximum I'm going to be selling, once I reach this particular level, I'm no longer selling. So you can actually place ad for me. So I'm going to be putting about let me put 1 million Naira right here. So I'm going to be adding 1 million Naira right there. So that is 1 million Naira. And I've checked it out. So then you go ahead to your mode of payment, right? So you click on this particular side. So this required for countertip or whatever. So you read that up. Then you can see at this particular side, it said manage payment mode, right? So I'm going to click on this. Then I can click on all my bank that you can actually pay to. So these are the banks you can pay to, and these are the bank I actually put in there. So just input a multiple bank you want, and the one you want them to pay to, you just put it right here. Then you write your remark. So your remark can actually be a lot. You can actually put something like, please do not sell with third party accounts, do not do all this kind of stuff, like pay on time, be active. Just put something that, and drop your number immediately you make a request, all this kind of stuff. These are what you're going to put at this particular site. So once you are done, right, so let me just add something. Be active, right? So let's just put be active right here. So once I just finish that, so this is not actually writing, it's actually not giving me the mark to sign up. So I think I've mixed something right here. Okay, yes, so I've missed something right here, sorry. So the particular side is actually going to be showing the amount of USDT that you have in your balance before you can actually, so that will determine the amount you can start with. So you are going to click on it. So as me, you have the amount of USDT you have, it will determine the one you want to sell, as I said earlier. So let's put, if you put 1 million naira right here, because I've exceeded the balance I currently have right here because I've not gotten more, right? So you're going to input this particular side the amount of USDT you actually have. So once you've done that, then the confirm button will be open for you to actually confirm. Then it's actually going to post, right? So let's go to this side. So once you finish this side, you then come back to this. Then I'm going to save this. Okay, confirm to save. So you then come back to this. Then your advert is actually going to be showing like this. This is my last advert before I've not actually sold today. So maybe after the day, I'm going to recharge again and get this done, right? So you can see this is how you can currently turn it on and do this stuff. So how do you think people are actually making money from this particular stuff, right? So let me show you something. So if you check out the price that I said, zero, let's go back to my calculator. So, right, I have about 1552, right? So 1552 times, let's assume I have 1000 USDT, like 1000 USDT. So I'm going to click on 1000 USDT. So this is actually going to be making me, so because it is easy to understand with 1000 USDT, I'm going to be making 1.5 million 52,000 naira right now. So that is the amount I'm going to be making. That's where I'm selling. So if I want to buy, I'll make sure I look for a buyer. So let's go back to this. So this is, okay, that is actually buying and this is selling rather. So you are going to get what I'm trying to say right now. So when I want to buy, I make sure I buy at this particular very low price. So the lower I can actually buy in this particular side, let's see, maybe I'm going to see at 1549, because 1549, that is the amount you are going to be buying, kind of. Let's just put it in that range, not to be too short. So that we have been able to cut 2, right? So let's add 1. Let me add 1, because usually I love to buy at 3 cuts, right? So we are going to be seeing at this particular price 1.5 billion 48 right now. So let's actually minus it with, so let's minus it with the initial amount we actually sold. So if we buy at this particular site, we are going to sell at this site. The total amount we are going to be getting at this site is this, right? So let me input this. So which means in my first round, with 1 million naira in my first round, I'm going to be getting 4,000 naira. Then this is actually going to be fast. So if I do this particular 4,000, let me just cancel this. Then 4,000 naira multiply. If I do this multiple time in a day, because you can actually trade up to like 15, 20, 10 times in a day. So let's just minimum of 10. So because once you put your ad to be on a suitable area, people will actually stay to patronize you more. Then you can see 4,000 naira right here. So I'm going to put in 10 places. So if I can do 10 rounds in a day, so with my 1 million investment, I'm going to be getting like 40,000 naira per day. And this is actually a good way to start your day. And if you can be getting this particular certain amount to every day, and you know how much you're going to be getting at the end of the month. So let's calculate at the end of the month right here. So 40,000 times 30. So, okay, would I get it that way? 4,030, yes. In 30 months, I should be able to get this at 1.2 million naira in terms of this. Let's do it again. 40 times 30. Yeah. So 1.2, like, that is so amazing. That is so sweet. And if you actually see this particular stuff useful for you, you can go ahead to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell icon. But if you have questions or you are doubting, just make sure you go straight to the comment section and drop a comment. I have a link to my Telegram also at the description of this particular video. This is not a financial advice, and for me making money from this does not mean you can do that. I can do more than I do. So do well to always stay safe.